Back at it like a bad habit. What's happening, everybody? Real Street Sessions. Yo, I'm glad to have you with me. For everybody that's been doing requests, I know I wouldn't say putting some off. I guarantee you the stuff that you guys have been requesting, they are on the list. I've got a long list, and I'm finally getting around to some that have been requested for a long time. I do have a question though. This might seem kind of ignorant, I guess, to say. I scrolled, so for everyone that's going to see this, I scrolled down the entire page of Tom. Um, I cannot find, unless I'm just completely just not smart. Certain words we can't say on here, apparently. So, if I cannot find Boom Bap 101. There's a couple of songs that I'm trying to do right now. I mean, back to back to back to back. I'm about to upload like 4 or 5 reactions right now. We've got Boom Bap 101. We've got Canceled. We've got Everybody Hates Me. Everybody Needs Me. We've got Chrome. We've got Church. We've got uh, was it Angels, I think. And then right now, I'm actually doing, as we speak, I'm doing Danger. So for everyone who's been waiting for me to do a reaction that has Nova and Tom, this is the first song that's got, it looks like Nova in it as well. So let's go ahead and dive in it. But hey, if you could help me uh, in the comments, let me know Boom Bap 101. I don't know if Tom took it down, if what that's about. It's not on the list unless maybe I'm just not seeing it. But let's dive right in. This is Danger, and I am curious because he has those eyes that were in the previous reaction I just did. So and Riot went hard. Riot so far is one of one of my top 5. I'll put it that way. Let's get it.
Y'all just run and hide from lightning.
We got thunder in our bones.
Y'all don't need a hunting license.
How y'all shooting at these goats?
I get why they hate us.
Why?
Y'all gonna need hunting license. Cause y'all shooting at these goats. Hey, like that. Hey, and you know what? Look at this. Notice this. I wanna point something out. Here's something that I want myself and everyone else to also pay attention to. They either hired someone to hold the camera, like a family member, or they're using an extreme large amount of tripods using different angles. So they're filming with using 4 or 5 different cameras all at the same time, so they can pull footage from different angles. So when they're rapping, they can use different angles during the same session. So if they're right now as they're rapping, they could be using this camera versus the camera over here, over here, over here, and they can pick and choose. And if there's a moment of movement where you can see the camera moving, depending on how it moves and where it's moving, it's either someone's holding it or there is a feature, which in a lot of editing software, there are some motion tracking tools that you can use to where it allows you to move the camera around like this. So I just want you guys to keep this in mind. I'm saying this because long day. Nova is right here. So who's holding the camera? Keep this in mind. I'm sure she still did all the editing and all of her magic, but just keep in mind, Nova is here, and this is my first time hearing Nova. Keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to be really diving deep on my thoughts. I've never heard her before besides in Sober, which was a great song, by the way.
Y'all don't need a hunting license.
How y'all shooting at these goats?
I get why they hate us.
Why?
We famous, rich, and dope. Came from nothing, now the two of us, the greatest ever known.
We came from the bottom with nothing but both of our middle fingers and a plan.
We did the impossible, homie, you can't. Cause we're made of legends, and you are a man.
Words out of industry. industry people who said we were trash. I'll choke them to death with my hands.
Screw the whole industry, I want revenge. Light them on fire, the labels are dead.
I never should have made it, I made for this though.
And everybody hating on pray for your soul.
We are not afraid, we came for the smoke.
It don't matter what they say, we safe in these
I'm
zones.
sorry that your mama raised a hater. Now every time we pull up, they like, I said stink. I'm coming for y'all better don't care where you I answered it. Your body contorted and stuffed in the trunk.
Call it divorce,
For all of my I got the juice,
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the locks,
Google the root.
parking the lawn.
Y'all better run from nowhere in time.
Hey, dope. So, multiple things I want to point out. The camera is moving, but it also is not. I have a really heavy feeling that there's a mixture. So, and first off, I am listening to the song. The bars are dope. I like how, first off, where the location is great. This looks like they used, I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. If they are in their house and turned it into like their garage into a certain, because they're using whether a smoke machine, a fog machine. Notice the lights. So if you add lights to fog, obviously you're going to get this type of effect right here. Yo, look at Tom's outfit. Yo, that's some drip right there. Hey, I would wear that right now if I could. That's a dope outfit. Game on fleek for her as well. Nice outfit. Nice outfit for the both. That's actually very appropriate for this type of scenery. Very like cinematic. Very well put together on this end. But he said, I got the juice. And she's like, I got the sauce. So I like how they're like basically saying, what they say something about, Mom, it's all right that your mom was so about a hater. Yo, that's dope. But I'm going to go back quite a bit on this one. I want you guys to get a genuine reaction of not only the message, but a genuine reaction on location, the visuals, the delivery of the message, the bars, and the how, you know what, their cadence, the how they're actually delivering these bars are pretty good. And I like how the energy from her is basically like yelling in between Tom's bars on some of these, which is actually really dope. It's like his yin to the yang, you know what I mean? This is really good. I'm really glad you guys requested this, and this is finally happening because I've been getting a lot of like, hey, and I'm trying so hard to keep up because there's so many of you guys that are being so positive about being patient with me on getting stuff out. And this was definitely on the list. I'm so glad to finally get to it because this has been requested so many times, and I'm so happy to finally be able to react to this for you guys because this is requested many times. There's actually multiple songs. One is called Chrome, I think, is what I was told. Yeah, this is dope. I'm actually going to start all the way over, but the scenes, I'm focusing on the scenes. I shoot music videos for myself, and I'm wanting to know how they operate. I'm like scientifically breaking this down as I watch this.
Y'all just run and hide from lightning.
We got thunder in our bones.
Y'all gon' need a hunting license.
How y'all shooting at these
goats.
goats?
I get why they hate us.
Why?
We famous, rich, and dope. Came from nothing, now the two of us, the greatest ever known.
We came from the bottom with nothing but both of our middle fingers and a plan.
We did the
Okay.
impossible, homie, you can't. Cause we're made of legends, you are a man.
Where's all the industry people who said we were trash? I'll choke them to death with my hands.
Screw the whole industry, I want revenge. Light them on fire, the labels are dead.
I never
Light them on fire, the labels are dead. Yo. Hey. Great capture. So, first off, camera is moving. Wonderful shot, by the way. This reminds me of some type of scary zombie game where the light in the back of the hallway is on, and this is a great location. I've had 25 plus music videos, and I will say this: I've got a song called "Crazy" where it's like I'm in a mental institution. And I was nowhere near this type of cinematic. They do a really great job of playing a duo. So this is wonderful. I'm just paying attention to the camera a lot now because Nova is not behind it. Nova's here.
should've made it, I made for this though.
And everybody hating, I'll pray for your soul.
We are not afraid, we came for the smoke.
It don't matter what they say, you ain't safe in these zones.
I'm sorry that your mama raised a hater. Now every time we pull up, they like, I sense danger. I'm coming for y'all better don't care where you at. I answer it. Your body contorted and stuffed in the trunk.
Cutting the bars,
For all of my, I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the locks.
Google the root.
Parking the lawn.
Y'all better run from nowhere in time.
I better run from no one time.
You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out.
Hey.
You are in danger.
Hey.
Somebody
You
help!
are in danger. Danger.
This is different but
It
badass.
ain't rocket science, haters.
We just have it and you don't.
Lamborghini Huracan, $4 million home.
Stop looking at my Instagram, you can't leave us alone. Get a job, get a life. This is ours, get your own.
Bars. Facts. Shoving that shit down your fucking throat. Yo. It's like, get off my Instagram. Go get a little job. Go get a life. This is ours. Go get your own. Yo. Hey, that was dope. That was dope. Hey, and I want you guys to notice. I'm not gonna rewind it. Actually, I'm gonna rewind on the hook because that was a badass hook, or a second section of a hook if there's like two sections. First off, I've noticed the camera is doing this. It's like doing the in to the left, and to the right, into the left, and to the right, like that. That is an editing software feature. Now, I'm not saying that that's happening the entire time, but as one part of the video, I've seen that. So the camera must be on a tripod, at least on one of them, on one of these shots. And you can tell because as they're rapping, as they're taking turns, you'll notice that they lean in and get close to the camera to like to spit their facts. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go from, as they're taking turns, you can see the camera has been boom into the left, boom into the right. That is an editing software tool. That's really dope. To see them do this together is very inspiring. Very inspiring to see, and that's really awesome to have them. Just well done overall to have that kind of teamwork. First time seeing Nova in the song. Great energy. Definitely knows what she's doing, just like Tom. And then, of course, their lyrics are on point, and I love the hook. Everybody's, yeah, I like the lasers, almost kind of like we're playing laser tag. The fog. So, actually, these are not lasers. These are actual LED lights that are, they're called laser lights. Yeah, this is dope. This is dope.
Science haters.
We just have it and you don't.
Lamborghini Huracan, $4 million home.
Stop looking at my Instagram, you can't leave us alone. Get a job, get a life. This is ours, get your own. I don't keep hate in my heart, I would never let y'all in to break me apart.
I'ma chain you to weights in the grave in my yard and remind you I pray is afraid of the
I
dark.
got names in my brain and the make sure they're
The
cards.
location is safe so I know where they
Come
are.
and say to my face what you said from afar.
No one is safe, better ring the alarm.
You're never gonna get it though, remember it's forever. You ain't never gonna be, we become from the pressure.
You're never gonna get it, you better go get a medic. I ain't never gonna rest till I'm dead, I get arrested. I'm sorry that your mama raised a hater. Now every time we pull up, they like, I sense danger. I'm coming for everybody with a head.
I'm coming for y'all.
Come to collect.
I'm coming for a dog.
Came for the red. I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the locks.
Google
Okay,
the roof.
Parking
repeat
the
the
lawn.
Y'all
beginning.
better run from nowhere in time.
Yeah. Yo, that's
You
dope.
can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't never gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out.
You are in danger.
See?
Somebody help!
You are in danger.
Awesome. Look at that. Look at that look right there. That's like, yo, like, yeah, you can't fuck with us. So I want you guys to notice. First off, hook, awesome. Lyrics, did not know that she could rap like that quickly and still get the words out with the right delivery. Like I said, this is my first time reacting to Nova. I know technically she was in the Sober song, but this is a really good example of what she's capable of, as well as Tom and her when it comes to like rapping. But I want you guys to take a look. I'm breaking this down videography wise. Bars, awesome. Location, I've noticed it's the same. It's the same room, and there's probably different sections of this same room that you cannot see due to the camera angle, so it looks like they're in multiple places, but it's probably actually all in one room. Like the behind the chain link fence is probably behind the camera where you can't see. The hallway with the red light, that's probably the same hallway you're seeing now. It's just not with the red light now. It's probably got a white light. So this is a lot of the same location, but when you use different lights or different effects, different camera angles, you'll notice it makes it appear that you're in different spots, which is really great. For someone who cannot catch any of this, you can utilize one location and make it look like you're in several, which is really great trick of the eye, illusion, and a lot of artists who are not independent, who are label artists, do this. And it's wonderful to see independent artists like this outdo everybody. That's awesome. So let me show you what I'm talking about.
You can go ahead and hate me now.
Camera.
It ain't ever gonna break me down.
The zoom outs. This is called an overlay, where you can still see them in the background, but you just now you see Tom about to come into the picture. That's an overlay. You can see her coming in as well. Yeah, these are all a lot of editing. I want to say, if they see, this is the same hallway, but instead of having a red light in the background, now they have a bar light on the ceiling with a yellow glow. I'm saying all this to say, because as a videographer and engineer myself, or as a song producer and artist myself, this is really great. And the reason I'm so deep on this right now, on who's filming, is because not only am I really enjoying the fact that this is, she's doing great as an artist, my first time seeing, this is a great song, but I am curious on how well they can put a music video together if she's not recording. I know the editing and stuff like that is her, but I want to know who's holding the camera. That is something that's very important. Imagine if you hired a videographer that charges thousands of dollars to film you and edits, right? Now imagine if you hired him only to edit the video, not hold the camera. That would be her. So who's holding the camera? That's a big thing that I'm curious about. Who is holding the camera? The angles of the shots is, besides editing, how you are holding and placing the camera matters so much in a video. And I'm going to stop harping on this subject, but I'm just keeping this in mind, because she's not only editing this, but rapping phenomenally. Everything is great. I'm just noticing. This, someone had to hold the camera on that one. Zoom in. Yeah. Someone's definitely helping at certain parts. This is dope though.
You're in danger.
The Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, even Christ himself. No officer, no 911, there's no one who can help. Standing in the mirror, trying to summon someone else. Tell me how it feels to have to look back at yourself.
I'm sick of hearing success is the best revenge. Want a million different selfies with my haters' severed heads. Want the last thing that they hear to be their name out of my mouth, and the last thing that they see to be my feet up on a couch. You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out.
You are in danger.
Hey, that laugh right there, that is scary. Hey, yeah, that laugh definitely makes me feel like I'm in some danger. First off, 1000% awesome. This is a great song. This is a great song. I love the effects. And I want to say this. I finally came to the conclusion. This is definitely in a house. And I noticed this by a door that I seen. And this has to be either some type of garage that leads to a hallway or a room that they emptied out. And the only thing left is a bookshelf, which is a giant bookshelf. So this is let me see here. Great example. So this right here. This is the hallway that they're standing in a lot. Notice up here, this is the energy box, what I'm assuming would be, if I'm wrong, for the garage door. This looks like a garage. So I think this is the box that has the chain that pulls the garage door. This is obviously a shelf. So if we're in a garage or not, regardless, this was well put together. So if they didn't go somewhere for this location and they made this location from scratch, like kudos, like straight up phenomenal. Lighting is awesome. You'll see the lights are in the correct spot using fog. The red light is back on again using just the right amount of fog. And on top of that, I want to say the chain link fence. You can't see it now. Notice you don't see a chain link fence anywhere in here. So if we go to a scene that has a chain link fence, what is this? Okay, so we still have the shelf in the background. Now we cannot see. They have so much fog, and that hallway is back here. Keep in mind, here's the hallway, but you cannot see it now due to the light being turned off, and there's so much fog you cannot see behind them. So that's the same room. Let me see here. Here's this. So this is the hallway. Check it out. These are actual doors to another room. So this is what makes me believe that this is the entryway. This right here is a doorway. This is a opened door, or they took off the door and you can't see the hinges. One of the two. So I'm not too sure. I'm not trying to go too depth in this. I'm just trying to point out that if this is done in their house, yeah, right here. Look at this. You see this? This is a door. You see the panels on the door? This is usually a 2, 4, 6, 8, an 8-paneled regular wooden door. This looks like a hallway. So this has to be in their house. And if that's the case, that is beyond fucking dope. That's dope. Also, I just noticed, I don't know if this is the same jacket. I look at a lot of detail. This is something that I want this everybody to notice, that I'm going to continue to do for every reaction video. This is the same jacket, if I'm not mistaken, that he wore in was it Riot or the one before that? Also, yeah. So just all this I'm saying, this is great shots. Great shots. A lot of overlays, because I will say she's the videographer, so there's a lot of overlays. So there's more there's more effects in this video than I'm used to seeing in a lot of Tom videos. You'll notice there's more digital effects in this video because she doesn't have the power to control the camera angles now, so they're using camera effects to make it look like there's a lot extra going on, which is great. It's like filler words but for your eyes, and that's wonderful because that keeps you focused on what's happening. Also, outfits, like I've already mentioned this before, whatever Tom is wearing, that shit is fucking fire. Outfit for her as well. This fits the description of danger for sure. Other than that, hook is awesome. This is a dope song. Well done. 10 out of 10 out of 10. And then the chain link fence, I want to say this could either be a couple of feet, like 5 feet by 5 feet, hanging from the ceiling, and it and the camera's so close that it makes it look like they're actually somewhere with the chain link fence, and they're just using it as like a prop type thing. But still, I'm just showing you like how in depth these guys, how much work they're putting in to give you this quality. So for someone who has no idea, they're just like a fan of the music, fan of whatever, and has no idea of how much work goes in. This is the point of me breaking this down, for making this video 25 minutes long. For those who are still with me on this, the effort that has been put into this video, I can guarantee you they spent a good day, an entire day, almost like doing construction work, painting the walls, or either whatever type of they had to do to cover the walls to make them look a certain way. The lights, rearranging the lights. This video was not shot in a couple of hours. They had to rearrange this same room multiple times to get what they needed out of each shot. The lights on the ceiling, the hallway, behind the, yeah. This is like 1000% effort. This is what you get. This is what you get when you are dedicated. Awesome work. Awesome song. And also, first time reaction to Nova. Great job. Wonderful lyrics, delivered well. Yeah. This is awesome. Everybody, I appreciate your time. I know this is a 28-minute video reaction, but that's what this is about. We're not just diving in, we're diving deep. And that's what this channel is about. We're doing some real street, actual real sessions, real reactions, real deep diving in on how this shit actually works. For those who are interested on Tom and his journey, I have no idea how big the rabbit hole I was actually diving into, and to see the work that he's doing, and now seeing the videographer in the video rapping as well, is astonishing. So 1000% kudos to both of them. Thank you guys for watching. Real Street Sessions, Jig the Faded. Peace out.